Hello everyone, L678 here with the final devblog for Sonic Incursion. Why is it the final devblog? Well, because the game is now available for download. I spoke a little about my reasons for releasing the game on Sonic Retro, but for those of you that didn't see it, I'll talk about it here. For those that aren't interested, the download link will be in the description. Basically, due to personal reasons, I will have even less time to work on this in the new year. I realised it would be a considerable amount of time before I deemed it release ready, at which point most people would assume the project is dead and nobody would care about it. So I made the decision to fix up what was there and get it out the door. Bear in mind that all the playable content is in the game. No levels were cut to meet the deadline. However, there are some things that are still in what you would call beta stage or are just outright unfinished or unrealised. Let's talk about the unfinished stuff. The menu and the UI is the most glaring. This actually does cause some frustrating issues, like they can't be navigated with a pad, you need a mouse. Worse though is the level select doesn't reflect your actual progress. Basically, if you play through the game as Sonic on one save file, the level select needs you to have played through as Metal Sonic 2 before new levels appear. Your progress, like red rings, times, rankings, are saved, but they aren't available to see until you've reached that point with the other character. This is due to the way that level progression works within Sonic GDK. The engine doesn't take into account character-specific levels. I'm certain that a custom menu would have sorted this irritating problem out. The next one is the cutscenes. All except one of these are in the game, and the one that is missing is critical to the plot, where Sonic and Metal Sonic finally meet the Emperor. At this point in the game, the Metallics have a Chaos Emerald and the characters get it back. Then you have the final boss fight. This would have been a fairly complex cutscene, and I never started it, meaning that there is a fairly abrupt level transition from the final levels to the final bosses. This is the only cutscene that is outright missing, however. Intros, endings, level transitions, they're all in place. The quality of these varies a little, mostly down to my own skill as a director, animator and writer, or simply not having enough time to flesh them out. As for the unrealised stuff, it took me a long time to think of a reward for getting all of the red rings. I decided that the reward would be a revamped version of Forgotten Ruin Zone, a fully 3D level that I teased years ago but never finished. Again, this work was never started. I was learning UDK when I made that level, and there are so many bugs and problems that it really would be a large endeavour to fix that, almost a project of its own. Right now, collecting the red rings grants you nothing. I also wanted a secret ending that tied the game directly to a mainline Sonic game. I also considered putting a bad ending in the game, available as an option for Metal Sonic, although I was still on the fence regarding that, and I think cutting it was the best choice. You may be concerned regarding the quality of the levels considering the game's early release. I've spent some time squashing bugs and improving things all across the game, and ensuring you can get S ranks by either timing or score. That being said, the very nature of this beast means that there will be stuff I have missed, but I'm confident that there are no actual game-breaking bugs. That being said, if you do download the game, bear in mind that a PC that isn't powerful is more likely to cause serious collision and physics-based bugs. There's nothing I can do about this. This is just the way that UDK and Sonic GDK work. As for what happens in the future, well, I don't think I'll have much time to work on this, but I can still chip away at it when I have the chance. I'll see comments, feedback, bugs and videos that are posted so I can use that to guide me. Whether this gets a relaunch or one massive patch later down the line, I can't say. For all I know, it may never get updated. I want to thank you for viewing these videos, providing feedback, subscribing, commenting, all of it. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the game.